Super Rugby fans are in for a treat tonight as it is a direct replay of the 2013 Super Rugby Grand Final, just in a different stadium, but it is the Brumbies and the Chiefs, round 11, throwing up a cracker. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Super Rugby season, with the Chiefs trying for the third straight Super Rugby crown in the competition, and they travel for a one-stop trip over the Tasman to Australia for a match against the other finalist from 2013. It is the Brumbies, and the Brumbies' form heading into these matches is pretty good. They've won their last two matches and they sit second in the Australian Conference with 6 wins and 4 losses from their 10 matches so far. They have 27 points, which is a far cry from the table-topping Waratahs, but they need to show form and beat, well, what they couldn't beat last season, the Chiefs, if they're to really have any chance of catching the runaway Waratahs at the top of the Australian Conference. The Chiefs, on the other hand, they are the runaway side, and big wins over everyone. The Crusaders last week, the South African tour was big wins everywhere. Every match they've played in New Zealand so far, they have got a 4-try bonus point as well, so they are firmly in control of things so far. The team is finally starting to get a bit of a consistent look about things, with players returning for the match again after last week. Not so many injuries. We have a couple of new players in the team today, with Filippo, number 4 lock, getting a start, and it is Crosswell on the blind side getting his first start of the season as well. The back line has a bit of familiarity to it, with Pulu and Anscombe, Arki, Horrell, Nano, Williams and Marshall all returning from last week's match. Tikaratuma makes his much-awaited return from a small injury as well, but this is the exact sides who played out this match, and they'll be looking, the Chiefs, to get another win on the board and to secure an even bigger dominance at the top of the New Zealand Conference. So match about to get underway here. Beautiful day sky in Canberra for this match. The Brumbies at home face up against the defending champions versus the finalists. What a match here for round 11 of the Super Rugby competition, and we are underway. Anscombe kicks the match off, and down towards his forwards he goes, and it is the Brumbies who take the ball in first, and it's there for Alexander, who hits a big shoulder. And that's not the start the Chiefs were really looking for. Arki guilty on that occasion, and it gives the Brumbies just an easy chance straight away to clear the ball up over halfway. And Lealiafano himself returning from a big injury. Such a key player for Australian rugby, let alone the Brumbies. And he gets them over halfway. It's there for Moore to throw in. For the Brumbies, goes nicely to the back, and it's taken from Carter, who was falling backwards as the line out went down, and it's going to be driven on from the Brumbies. Sideways they go, the Chiefs pull it across, and now it goes out to Kurandrani. Nice pass too for Tamani. He puts it back to the left side. It's chances here for Alexander, but in the end Coleman drilled into touch, cover defence. But the Brumbies looking explosive early on here. 7 minutes, they've looked like they're going to get something done. Shoulder starting today, gives it down to Pulu. Nice line out as Tom Marshall joins the line. Horrell, he's there as well. Tikaratuma, he's through the middle of the line, and he kicks as he gets through, comes up against Mogg, puts it downfield, way down into the 22 of the Brumbies. Then he puts on a huge tackle. The Brumbies are running it out here. Nicely done from Moen again, eventually goes to ground. Chiefs looking to turn this over, but they don't have the numbers to it. And eventually come back here for Tumua. He goes to the right side. Kurandrani pops it back infield for Seo. Goes to ground, but sideways, a bit lateral here from the Brumbies. Moen again, goes to the left side. Nice play from White, giving it to Coleman. Robbie Coleman looking for support, but gets taken down. A good tackle from Marshall. The Chiefs look in control of this one, and they get it back. Nicely done as Croswell goes to Anscombe. Arki looking to go around. Oh, he's done brilliantly, Arki. Man on the outside. He's got Filippo over the top. Tikaratuma. The defence comes on him, but he steps and he steps again before going to ground. Tikaratuma just 4 metres out. Pulu Goes to Arkey, started it all. Croswell, Hurrell, got to be a try for the Chiefs. First try of the match goes the way of the Chiefs, and Hurrell gets the credit. And that is a great start. The Chiefs just what they're after. It was a break down the left from Tikuratuma after Arkey cut them in half. And there was Arkey again, Croswell giving it to Hurrell. And he had the easy job of finishing off a great move. The Chiefs got down after, well, they consumed a lot of pressure from the Brumbies. And they've come away with the right result. Good defence. And they come back down the other end. Thanks earlier too to that Tikuratuma break where he kicked it deep down into the Brumbies 22. And that really set up some attacking defence. Here's Anscombe with the conversion right out in front. Should be no worries. And it is. 7-0 the Chiefs lead the Brumbies in this round 11 clash of Super Rugby. The home team, the Brumbies, trailing. Lelia Fano will get us back underway. 20 minutes gone. What have the Chiefs got here in Australia? What can they bring back home next week when they return? A poor pass from Arkey, but Anscombe cleans up nicely. Nino Williams, who gets his first touch of the ball. He's completely isolated, and it's turned over. Nicely done from Coleman. And then in the end, a bit of a nothing play there from the Brumbies. Big tackle coming in from Manu. Now here's White. Oh, that's a monstrous hit on White. He got the short pass off nicely to Leofano. Now they go to the right side. There's numbers here. Back inside, good pass. And Tumua was just about thrown away. Releasing. And a penalty for not releasing on Tumua. Fly half break. But not releasing possession. There was 4 Chiefs players all over him. And he had no choice. It was either give up the ball in the ruck or give it up with a penalty. Anscombe clears the ball away. And the Chiefs are up towards halfway now, just short of halfway. And they'll have the line out here. Schwalger to the back to Retallick. Nicely done as Pulu. Oh, Pulu's through. Now where's the support? Nowhere, because Moen's got the pass. And he goes to ground. It's there for the Brumbies and White. White charges into the defence, gets hammered backwards. And loses the ball as well. That's not good from the halfback. Now here's Arkey, spreading it wide. Retallick over to Tim Nano Williams. Here's a big burst. Where's he got? Oh, Mogg has monstered him. Massive shot from Jesse Mogg. But the Chiefs return the ball, and Arkey goes through the middle. And he'll dot down number 2 for the Chiefs. Easy try for Bundy Arkey. Quickly recycling the ball after Mogg just decimated Tim Nano Williams. But look how quickly that was. Anscombe secured the ball, and then Arkey hit it at pace from deep in the back line and finished the job. That was a great try from the Chiefs. Once again, busting from a break. And then Arkey finishes the job. Too simple. And he's been in good form today. The Chiefs, wow, they're blessed, aren't they, when they've got players like Ngatai, who's on the injured list. He was ripping up as well. Now they've got Arkey doing it in the number 12 jumper. And it just, there's so many options. You've got Tom Marshall at the back as well. He's capable in the midfield. So many great players in this Chiefs squad. Here's Anscombe's conversion. And it's another 2. It's 14-0. The Chiefs are doing this one easy. The Brumbies' little flurry at the start has petered out. And without any reward, they're going empty-handed at the moment with 5 minutes to go till the break. It'll be Leofano once again. He kicks off high, over towards his forwards, who go up and they nicely take it too. That's a better play from the Brumbies. Into ground they go, down to contact, and they'll retain the ball just. There for Alexander, who goes for a bit of a run. He's taken down. Backwards they go off the back of the ruck. Again it's Moen. Oh, Moen slipped through the poor tackle from Schwalger, but Tikuratuma turns him over, and Manu has knocked it on.
Advantage over.
A poor play there from Puliasi Manu. Now it's there for Carter. He tries to rumble it off the back, but gets nowhere as half-time rings in the ears of the players. As White goes for another poor run off the back of the ruck. The Brumbies need to expand their horizons here because they're going nowhere. They're losing the ball. Key goes wide. It's Schwalger. Oh, just about losing that ball there. Pulu. Oh, great pass to Pulu. He looks for Kane. Sam Kane. He's busting away. Has he got the speed? No, his pass is poor. Messam eventually gets it. But what a run from Sam Kane. Here's Pulu again. Goes to Anscombe. Kane. Oh, Kane's up already. He's busting them in half. Away to Arkey. And what a way to finish the half for the Chiefs. Sam Kane with a double break. And that was a spectacular play from the open sider. Made all the work. Gave it to Messam, who set it up. Then he went straight to the back line. Got involved once again. Sliced the Brumbies defence and then fed it to Arkey, who dots down for another try. The third here for the Chiefs so far. And Arkey, he can credit himself a couple. He is playing well. And he looked good on the end of that try too. And that is great work from the Chiefs. Anscombe will finish the half off here. With his third conversion attempt. 50 minutes near on gone. But here's Anscombe to send us to the break. Third attempt at goal. And it is sweetly struck in an easy 2 points for Anscombe. The Chiefs lead by an imposing number here. 21-0. The scoreline doesn't really flatter them either too much after the Brumbies massively fell away after their little flurry right at the start. And you can tell by the stats at half-time, that's exactly what's happened as well. The Brumbies had 36% of the ball, which was probably the first 15 or so minutes which they dominated, and they looked like they were the only team that was going to score at that stage. The Chiefs, though, they got back into it. They got some ball. They got some lucky plays through Tikuratuma and his hefty punts downfield. But in the end, things clicked after that, and it was all one-way traffic. 3 tries to 0. And the Chiefs are looking like they're going to go home from Australia with another 5 points in the bag. They have one half to score another 1 try, and they'll have another bonus point to take home to the bank. The other stats, handling errors, just 5 from the Chiefs in the first half. 22 tackles to 30. The Chiefs making more tackles despite having more ball. Line breaks, 5 for the Chiefs, 2 for the Brumbies. And not much happening for the Brumbies in attack either. A lot of quick plays off the back of rucks that are just having players smashed backwards from the very good fringe defence from the Brumbies. So there's 40 minutes here to go in this round 11 Super Rugby clash. It is a replay of the 2013 final, but today it's not so close. The Chiefs leading 21-0 at half time, and let's get back down to the second half of round 11 Super Rugby. Well, the Brumbies won't be too used to this. Bit of a hiding so far. There's Liliafano. He won't be liking this at all. Gets Crosswell, takes it down nicely. Anscombe quickly involved. Look at the Chiefs go. Tikuratuma. Double round with Anscombe. Over the 22 he goes. And the young man in the fly half jumper will get the 4th try. And the ball, no he doesn't. He's dived out of the field. Oh, controversy. Anscombe's gone out of the field of play. And he has not dotted down. Kane will. No, he stopped short too. The Chiefs have butchered this big time. The Brumbies will turn it over. What controversial circumstances. Nick White busts through a couple and goes just 5 meters out from his own line. Should have been a try. Moen back around the corner to Moore. He's taken down and it's there for Coleman. Breaking away. This could be amazing change here as they go to Kurandrani. He's on Marshall. And Marshall puts him into touch. But what happened to Anscombe? Gareth Anscombe butchered the 4-try bonus point. Just diving back in the field of play, claiming not to have grounded. The ref didn't even want to have a look as the line out for the Chiefs goes down to the back, and it's taken from Kane, who was fantastic just before halftime. Crosswell over the top for Arkey. Now he's breaking through. Tikuratuma. Oh, he's got a straight run, does Tikuratuma, and he won't make that mistake. He puts it down, and it's the 4th try for the Chiefs. Well, they needed 2 goes at it, the Chiefs, but they got it. They got that 4th try. And Tikura, much deserved. He has been quite good today on his return to this Chiefs side. But again, it was all started from that man, Bundyaki, busting through, drawing Morg up into the line. And then once he freed that pass to Tikura, who almost went dead, that's just about, was another tragedy. It was all curtains from there when you have a man like Tikura on your outside. It is see you later, and he was gone. The Brumbies suffer and sink just further. It's quite amazing how this match has gone down. The Chiefs are looking unstoppable this season. Anscombe, well, how's he feeling? He should have a 5-pointer next to his name. On another day, it could cost him side. Luckily for him, today is not that day, and he nails another conversion from way out on the left side. It's a good kick from Anscombe. It's only about 10 in from touch as well. And a scoreline of 28-0. Wow, it's almost unbelievable that the Brumbies could fall this far. Here's Liliafano kicking off once again. He goes, nicely down to Schwalger. And that's a poor pass, and it's intercepted. Liliafano goes forward with it. The Chiefs look to turn him over, but nothing coming. They go left. It's for Coleman. And he's sacked up nicely. Good tackle, wrapping him up, wrapping up the ball. White this time passes. They've learned something. As Liliafano goes short to Moen.
Release.
And he's just about pinged for not releasing there. As White gets hammered for not the first time tonight too. To the left side now. Liliafano goes to Coleman. Now he's smashed. Big shot coming in from Tim Nano-Williams. Quick play of the ball. Now it's Liliafano popping it wide. Nice pass, and it's Smiler who is just about through. The young combination, there's 6 and 7, the open side and blind side flankers. Just about getting the job done, and a penalty. Well, that's just what's been going on here for the Brumbies. That just sums up their whole night. Penalty for not releasing. They were so outnumbered at that ruck. It was almost unfair. It was 5-on-1. It was always going to be a turnover. And Anscombe celebrating like he scored a try. But I don't think he really knows what that's like. A change for the Brumbies. CO coming off for Murphy. And it'll be a line out here for the Chiefs. What can they try? What can they flick out here? It'll be Schwalger to throw in, and he's pinged for a not straight as Pulu scampers away. But a mistake from Schwalger. And it gives the Brumbies a little bit of ball here. See what they can do with it. 15 minutes to go.
Touch.
And they have opted for the scrum.
Sit.
White puts it in. It's a good scrum from the Brumbies too. Moen waits at the back. But the Chiefs put in a big hit. That is a big third shot from the Chiefs. They might just get this. They do get it. It is a turnover ball as Pulu runs away from White. That speed from Pulu. But look at Nano-Williams. He's busting. Stepping inside Morg. Getting away from another. Before eventually going to ground. Nick White had 2 goes at Pulu. Couldn't get him down. Now here's Pulu again. Popping it out for Messam. Messam looking to offload, but he's hammered. Schwalger on hand to secure the ball. Croswell goes to Manu. Back to Filippo. Good work today in his first outing as Anscombe goes to ground. Just looked like he was trying to throw that ball away, but couldn't do it. Pulu once again. Goes to the right side. Is there one more try in this Chiefs team? Out for Nano-Williams. Steps inside Coleman. Steps inside another one from White. Goes around Morg. That is simply unbelievable from Tim Nano-Williams. The greatest try you'll see this season. Tim Nano-Williams bags another cracker. The man is a machine. Look at this work here. Steps around Coleman. Another comer. White, see you later. Morg, no, not good enough. And then he just scampers away like a little mouse with his cheese. And he is gone. Too easy through the defence. Coleman was pathetic. White was pathetic. Morg, equally as pathetic as well. And the Brumbies have played just like they don't even want to win tonight. 15 minutes they had to put themselves in this match, and they've butchered it, and the Chiefs have just blown them off the park. Anscombe will just about have the final say, but I'd say we'll get another restart with a couple minutes left to go. Here's another conversion, and Anscombe easily slots it. The Chiefs are leading by an absolute pile here, 35-0. About as one-sided as you can get. Lealiafano will not have kicked off in one match this many times, probably for his whole career. Downfield it goes, and it's nicely claimed too from the Brumbies, who finally get a bit of go forward. Off the back they go. That is a poor run from Butler, but he's gone forward at least. Maybe, no, he's going to lose possession. The Chiefs get it back, and that is just a sum up. And Smithson feeds it to Arki. This could be an absolute blinder. Horrell picks it up as full time goes. How do the Chiefs want to play it? Do they want to go one more? Pulu, big wide pass to Tikaratuma, over the top for Arki. Oh, there's space to burn here. Back to Tikaratuma, throws it out the back, forward pass, and into touch. Tikaratuma shakes his head. The Chiefs won't mind. They've got this game done and dusted. And look back to me, let's be fair. But it won't matter, because that is full time. The Chiefs put in a hammering display, thumping last year's finalists by 35-0. A dominant display from the champions, and they carry on their good form with another 5 points from Australia. They head back home next week, and they'll be full of confidence as they have been all season long. The Brumbies, well, it should have been their toughest test, but a 5-0 thumping is the best that the Brumbies could manage. They didn't get any points whatsoever, and apart from that first 10 minutes, they didn't look like scoring at all. As for the Chiefs, they were on the back foot from the start, but then once they got their gears rolling away, it was curtains for them. Tikaratuma got 1 try, Arki with a double, Horrell and Nano Williams also got 1 try each. Anscombe was flawless with the boot, 5 from 5, and a one-sided complete thumping here. The Brumbies going down by 35 points. The stats, well, they weren't really a 35-0 thrashing stats, are they? 58% possession is not a huge amount. I've seen teams win with less than 42 for the Brumbies, at least score some points. They had more territory, albeit just a couple of percent, but they made 0 handling errors. The Chiefs made 12, and they also had 1 piece of phases of 5+. That is 5 phases in a row, and they couldn't come up with any points. That is quite remarkable from the Brumbies, who have played like absolute rubbish, going down to the Chiefs by 35 points in this round 11 Super Rugby fixture. Let's check out the table after that win for the Chiefs and see just how badly that will affect the Brumbies, who were really needed to win this if they are going to keep up the chase against the Waratahs. So look at the tables after that thrashing 35-0 win by the Chiefs over the Brumbies. We can have a look at where we sit now in the conferences for all 3 countries. First up, the New Zealand conference, where the Chiefs are still sitting up top. No worries with them at all. They have an 11-point lead over the Hurricanes in second. The Blues sit third. They have 32 points as well, but have played the extra match, and the Hurricanes sit above them. The Crusaders sit in fourth. 21 points for the Crusaders so far, but they're not having a season to remember much at all. As for the Highlanders, well, the less said about their progress so far this year, the better. They have 9 points, 2 wins and 8 losses, but it's the Chiefs up the top with 9 from 9 and 7 bonus points. Let's have a look in South Africa. It is the Sharks who are sitting atop that table with a tidy 35 points, 10 matches, 8 wins and 2 losses for them so far. The Bulls sit behind them, 9 matches, 6 wins, 3 losses, 28 points for them. The Cheetahs another 10 points further back with 18. The Stormers 15, and the poor old Lions down there with just 1 bonus point. That is all they have managed to muster so far. In Australia, this is the interesting one here, with the Brumbies getting hammered and the Waratahs carrying on their merry way. Look at that, 52 points now for the Waratahs, 11 matches, 11 wins and 8 very nice bonus points for them so far. The Brumbies still there on the 27 points for 6 wins and 5 losses. Their season not looking so good after that big loss to the Chiefs. The Reds sit third with 17 and they're equal with the Western Force, who are also on 17, and the Melbourne Rebels round out Australia with 12 and a 2-win, 8-loss record. That wraps us up for today's Super Rugby fixture. The Chiefs thumping the Brumbies at home as well. The Brumbies not having a match to remember, a replay of last year's final, not going down quite the same. The Chiefs a dominant force for round 11. Next week is round 12, where we are the Chiefs back at home, back to Waikato Stadium to face up against the South African Lions. That will be a big match. The Lions not going so well this year, and well, if they keep up that form travelling here to New Zealand, it's not going to end very well with the form that the Chiefs are in. Another bonus point on the cards for the defending champions as they soldier on through another season. That is round 12 and the Chiefs' 10th match. So thank you all for tuning in today. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage of today's match, and I'll see you all next time for plenty more rugby coming your way. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you enjoy the series, and I will see you back in New Zealand. The Chiefs versus the Lions, round 12 of Super Rugby. Till then, take care.